Liam, familiar feeling of defeat here today. Can you give us your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, familiar probably sums it up, I think, in terms of the way we lost it. It's the bit that hurts. The frustrating bit is we keep shooting ourselves in the foot. We keep, giving away such cheap goals that you're going to end up where we end up at the minute, and that has to change, and that we have to do something about it because it's happened too many times.
How concerning is this run for you now and the coaching team?
Yeah, of course, very concerning. I think it is. It's one of those. I hate losing. Staff hate losing. Players hate losing. No one wants this feeling, but I think it's being real honest with yourself as to why. And again, I think that I've spoken a bit about toughness recently, and that's it for me. I think like I said, forget systems, structures, formations. We don't lose the game today because of that. It's because of giving away really cheap goals.
Is there any change in the messaging that you're giving to the squad? Because you said that some of what you parted with last week in terms of what you told them, that hasn't seemed to work over the past few days. Is there a change?
Yeah, trying all angles, trust me. I think in terms of, challenging with the group. I think in terms of, you've got to pull people along on the journey. You've got to expose a few. Trust me, we try every single way to individually challenge people, individually boost people. We do it collectively, and like I said, I know the results haven't been good, but there had been progress in the performances, and then, unfortunately today feels like a bit of a backward step in elements of it. Despite, I thought we showed a good response to going a goal behind. I thought, in terms of first half, and then, for me, we don't take enough responsibility again second half.
There seemed to be some rotation within positions during the game. Can you give us some of the thought process behind that?
Yeah, there's an energy piece. I think, when you look at it in terms of the week that some people have had, there's obviously a bit of sickness, hence, we had to take Sarge off. He's been quite ill, struggling with his, slight tight groin as well. So he's one of those, we can't afford to lose him. So I was in constant chat with him during the game, and it's one that we've obviously got to look after because he's pivotal in changing the situation we're in. And then other factors. There'll be elements. When you look at it of defensively, what they do to cause problems and how you try and counter some of that. But like I said, that wasn't the issue for me. It was more the fact of just the basics and not getting the little things right.
A positive from today, Matthias is back in the squad. How close is he to making a start?
He's literally just started training Thursday, so he's one that we've got back quite quick. I think force him back next week, and we need that. We need bodies. We need to be able to freshen things up and change things, and we need people to step up and want to grab it. And I think sometimes when I look at Matthias, I look at Force, and they've been out for a little while. Sometimes that hunger, that they're not in the run we're in terms of being in the changing room every game. So again, hopefully they can bring back some freshness, some energy, and a real hunger to go and play.